Okay, on our agent websites, we now have the ability to have a little better control over our featured listings. So when we go into our website and we click on homepage to manage that homepage, in the featured homes section, when you click on it to expand it, we've got some different options here. So again, you could still choose dynamic, or it used to be called static, but now it's called basic. If you set it to basic, it's just going to be the listings that you manually add and manually remove, and that's it. If you set it to dynamic, it is going to be auto updating, and it's going to be based on the address that's in here. Now, by default, this should be the market center's address. So one of the new options we got was this ability to show properties in this state or province only. So if you toggle this on, it will only show properties in the state which you have right here. Now you can put in a different address if you want your featured properties to pull from a different area. So I have mine set to Rogers. I have it set to display a maximum of 10 with a 20-mile radius. So given 20 miles from Rogers, I didn't necessarily need to turn this toggle on. But if you're looking to put this featured section along the Minnesota-Wisconsin border, you could do this so that it would only be Minnesota listings featured. Or if you put it just on the Wisconsin side, you could make it so that it's just Wisconsin listings featured. You could set a maximum number to display, and you could set your search radius in miles, just like before. You can adjust how to sort those if you want nearest to my location, if you want max price, lowest price. I typically like recently updated because then it's going to be the newest listings or the newest updated listings. Now here's another option we got. You have the ability to pin listings first. So if you have 1 or 2 active listings and you want to pin them, but have the other 10 fill out, you can do that by pinning yours here. Then under feature listings by, we have 2 new toggle switches. If you turn this on, it will only use your listings, but it will automatically add them and remove them when they go active and when they fall off when they go sold. Or if you want to, you can toggle on to only have your brokerage or your market center. And if you're in multiple market centers, it'll feature properties from both. So with these, if you toggle the My Listings on, you can't also use the affiliated brokerage. And if you turn on the affiliated brokerage, you can't also use My Listings. So you go ahead and turn one of those on if you want it to auto update with your listings. And if you don't want to do that option, because maybe you don't always have a listing, maybe you only have a listing here and there or several times throughout the year, but there's periods of time where you don't have an active listing. That's where you can leave that set to 10, with an address, and you can use this criteria down below to narrow those down a little bit. And then it's going to pull listings from any brokerage within that area. And remember, as long as you say, check out these featured properties instead of check out my featured properties, you're not implying that they're your listings. So those are the new updates, the ability to feature by My Listings or the Market Center listings, and that ability to set it to only show in the state or province which you have right here. And when you do make any changes, don't forget to click Save over here so that those updates will get published live to your site.